If only I could turn back time.
What's going on, YouTube? It's Mike Nice coming to you with some more of this. Actually, not more of this. First one on the channel, first gameplay that I have on the channel. It's definitely not the first game that I played. Give me a second. I got the audio coming out my headphones and it's like completely throwing me off. All right. This is definitely not, as I was going to say before, I was like over here like, what the hell, why am I like echoing and why am I hearing bullets and whatnot. This is definitely not my first game. As you can see, I'm like level 20, the max, whatever the case may be. If I put on my first gameplay, and as you guys can see, it's just me and my friend, and my friend was just, he was eating or something like that, like something along those lines. He was eating, and I'm like, bro, like, look at the leaderboards, bro, like, look at our team, like, there's no one on our team. And you know, he's laughing or whatever, and I'm like, all right, whatever, I'm gonna just clutch it like until people come, which I didn't even think I was even gonna get these many kills. So it was just super funny that at the beginning of the game, it was just me and him pretty much holding it down until what, I can't even think of the word, until Jesus Christ, am I really blanking like that? Reinforcements. Oh my God, Jesus. I haven't even ate yet. I just got off of work, and I'm like, yeah, I just have to do this gameplay, do this commentary. I had the gameplay for, since Saturday or maybe even Sunday. I had a couple of gameplays. I just wanted to wait until, the first weekend was over, and, when I would upload my gameplay. I didn't want to do it on, the first day, the second day, you know what I mean? I didn't want to do it like that, because I know if I did do that, a lot of things would have came out my mouth that I actually don't even, think anymore. Like, a lot of opinions that I had on the game from the first day would have, made it seem like I think one way about the game. And once the weekend carried on, I got used to the game, all of that, and etc., etc., etc. I guess, for a lack of better words, I'm enjoying the hell out of this game. There are obviously certain problems that I know, and I think this is what the developers, Activision, the publisher, Activision developers, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer. This is what I think they forget from time to time: is you have the worst community in history. Okay, and it sucks to say. I'm a part of the community. I've been a part of the community for a decade or so or more, whatever the case may be. But we just gotta call a spade a spade. This community is toxic as I don't know what. And given this community these type of rules and limitations to play by, oh boy. Oh boy. First game that I played, I was like, no, this is not going to work at all. Not at all. Obviously, I'm not the first one to say it. I'm not going to be the second one to say it, third, fourth, fifth, thousandth, you know what I mean? Everybody's saying it, everybody's thinking it. Before the mini-map especially, and definitely the first day of the game, people weren't moving, period. Like, there's no way to get around it, no way to, and I just almost flashed myself like an idiot. There's no way to get around it, there's no way to sugarcoat it, there's no way to any of that. People weren't moving. That's just how it was. People were very fearful to move without a mini-map. People were very scared to move because of how many different corridors and entrances and doors and exits and all of this. People were very scared to move. Obviously, I'm one of them. I was terrified to move when I first started playing. I'm like, I don't even know where to run. Like, I've never felt like this before in a Call of Duty. I felt like I was running around with my head chopped off. And it was the strangest feeling, you know what I mean? You used to, even when a game first comes out, and obviously when you gotta learn the maps, even still, most people can rush, most people can get around, okay, this feels familiar, this feels like this. No, first day, I would be really surprised if a person told me, yeah, I was rushing around and I was doing this, that, and the third. No, 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 no. First day, even into the second day, the only way we were playing this game is if you were playing like a camper. That was the only way you were playing. I was trying my hardest to rush around because that's just natural to me. To rush around and to, get into the action, flank this, that, and the third. And I was terrified to move, and I realized moving wasn't working. And that's when I got way more tactical with it. And I think that in I guess a larger sense, and I don't know how he killed me because the shotguns are pretty dookie, and he just one shot. I was so confused. Whatever. I think the way the game is intended to be played, definitely once they put the mini map back in, it immediately made me feel like, okay, I know what I'm doing with this game. And even though the mini map is great to have, I barely use a mini map, to be honest. I use it to see where I am on the map, which I'm doing way less now because I know how the map is. I know how the layout is. But once the mini map came in, so I can kind of see where my teammates are, so I don't hear a footstep and think it's my teammate, but in actuality it's an enemy, and then thinking it's an enemy, in actuality it's a teammate. So those things I think was for the best, honestly. The no mini map, that type of immersion was cool. I actually really liked it. I really enjoyed the thought of it. And then this right here blew my mind. That right there blew my mind. And that's why you needed a mini map, because that situation would happen almost every single minute. You would die from an enemy that is literally right next to your teammate, but your teammate don't even know, because if you're casually playing this game and you don't have Astro headphones or Turtle Beach headphones, the noises in this game are like what I would assume is how it would be in real life. You just hearing gunfire, you're not like, oh my god, I know that's my teammate's gunfire, or I know those are my teammates' footsteps, grenades, this, that, and the third. You just hear things going off repeatedly, like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really even get a sense of what's really going on when you first get the game and you first start playing. It's like honestly, it's almost like sensory overload. And I think with the mini map pretty much just gives you a chance to kind of quell it, to kind of quiet it down, even though it's still loud, still things going on, this, that, and the third, whatever. But I feel like the mini map gives you a chance to even kind of just settle yourself, see where your teammates are, this, that, and the third. And I just completely forgot. I thought this was my domination gameplay, it's my team deathmatch gameplay, so the video should be ending soon. I'm gonna be making another one. I'm gonna be putting them both out tomorrow, and in the next one I will much more be talking about how I feel the game is going to be moving forward, and how much I think I would be playing it. But moral of the story is, I'm liking it a lot. I woke up today, Monday, and I was thinking I want to play, and I know that this Call of Duty is gonna split the community very, very well. And it's so strange because I always think, like, are the are the developers doing this on purpose? Because they seem to always know how to split us up. Like, always, whether it was when Jetpacking first came in, or when they took it out, or when they make a game have this type of attachments, or when a game has better quick scope in another game. There are just certain things that split the community that for better or worse, it always seems like the developers are doing it, and it's like they're getting their last laugh, or whatever the case may be. But that's just could be me going crazy or whatever. But there you guys go. There's a video. Forgot what I even did on that video. I think I was like 29 and 11 or something. Towards the end, I started getting gameplays that were between 20 and 30 kill team deathmatches. I was pretty happy with those. Definitely seeing how it first started. On the first day I was going like freaking 2 and 10, like some outrageous kill deaths. But there you guys go. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and subscribe, share with all your friends, do whatever you crazy kids do. But without further ado, I'm out of here.